Thank you very much. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady, America is back. And we are just getting started. I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes. We won the popular vote by big numbers to 525, but a map that reads almost completely red for Republican. 27-point swing, the most ever. $41-point jump.
And the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
I have signed nearly 100 executive orders. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it. It's been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation. By many. And what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about it? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever. They heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. 5 times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way. So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again. Every day my administration is fighting a freeze on all new federal regulations and a freeze on all foreign aid. I terminated the ridiculous Green New Scam. We ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction. To unshackle our economy, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first day. Return to the office, they will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job. Viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out? Not too good. Not too good. And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back. And 2 days ago, I signed an order making English the official language of the United States of America. I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. I renamed for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again. Beautiful Alaska. We love Alaska. We've ended the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military. We'll be woke no longer. You should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender. Very important. Based on merit. There are only two genders, male and female. To ban men from playing in women's sports. And Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again. The egg price is out of control. Seen anything like it? It's called Drill, Baby, Drill. My administration is also working on a gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska of critical minerals and rare earths here in the USA. To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars. And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old. Protect our seniors and put more money in the pockets of American families. And in the near future, I want to do what has not been done in 24 years, balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it. We will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money. Have given us a mandate for bold and profound change, and we will restore true democracy to America again. The bureaucrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately, and the days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over. Because otherwise, I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. And we had tremendous success in our first term with it. A very big part of our plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts and no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors. And I also want to make interest payments on car loans tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America. By the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Already, numerous car companies have announced that they will be building massive automobile plants in America, with Honda just announcing a new plant in Indiana, one of the largest anywhere in the world. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth. Whatever they tariff. We have been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer. The last 3 months about Mexico and Canada announced a $165 billion investment to build the most powerful chips on earth right here in the USA. And it doesn't mean a thing. They take our money and they don't spend it. And whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to reduce debt or any other reason you want to. Our new trade policy will also be great for the American farmer. I love the farmer. Because there's goods that come in from other countries and companies. So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too. We're going to tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel, and over the years provide a loving home for more than 40 foster children. So great, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Tariffs are not just about protecting American jobs. They're about protecting the soul of our country. I also want to recognize another person who has devoted herself to foster care community. She works so hard on it. A very loving person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States. Our First Lady is joined by two impressive young women. Great job to criminalize the publication of such images, but we are getting them out and getting them out fast. And I want to thank Tom Homan. I want to thank you. What a job they've all done. We have to take care of our law enforcement. Have to. A brilliant 22-year-old nursing student named Laken Riley that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. It's a very strong, powerful act. Laken Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never, ever forget our beautiful Laken Hope Riley. Thank you very much. And we quickly achieved the lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever recorded. Thank you. The Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president. Thank you. Joe Biden didn't just open our borders, he flew illegal aliens over them. We are achieving the great liberation of America. Is much work to be done. Thank you very much. Foreign terrorist organizations. They are now officially in the same category as ISIS, and that's not good for them. Border Patrol agent Roberto Ortiz. In January, Roberto and another agent were patrolling by the Rio Grande. I got to know him on my many calls to the border. He's a great, great gentleman. The cartels are waging war in America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels, which we are doing. Mexican authorities, because of our tariff policies, Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it. We must also bring back law and order to our cities and towns. Good luck. Pam Bondi. Good luck. So important. Going to do a great job. Cash, They've already started. We'll never forget them. And besides that, they voted for me in record numbers, so I have no choice. 1 year ago this month, 31-year-old New York police officer Jonathan Diller. Mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders. Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. In 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. Tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make America healthy again. With the name Kennedy, you would have thought everybody over here would have been cheering. And there's nobody better than Bobby and all of the people that are working with you. You have the best to figure out what is going on. Okay, Bobby? Good luck. Thank you. My administration is also working to protect our children from toxic ideologies in our schools. Banning public schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology. Full taxpayer funding to any institution that engages in the sexual mutilation of our youth. And now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body. This is a big lie. And our message to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way God made you. And out of our military, and it's already out, and it's out of our society. We don't want it. Wokeness is trouble. And he's not big into the woke movement, I can tell you. I know him well. And you know, it was just a few months ago where the results were exactly the opposite. They love our country, and they love being in our military again. So it's a great thing, and thank you very much. Great job. Thank you. By a young man, Jason Hartley, who knows the weight of that call of duty. And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. You're going to be on the long gray line, Jason. Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland, all made in the USA. Do it long ago, but the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology. It's incredible, actually. To boost our defense industrial base, we are also going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and military shipbuilding. That we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America. My administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started. The American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal. We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. And we have Marco Rubio in charge. Good luck, Marco. I mean, he's a great gentleman. He's respected by everybody, and we appreciate you voting for Marco. He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you. And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. And he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice. And I want to thank especially the government of Pakistan for helping arrest this monster. And now we're going to build on that foundation to create a more peaceful and prosperous future. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful? It's time to stop this madness. It's time to halt the killing. To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us. To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his three beautiful ladies right now. I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that. Thank you very much. Said we're going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond. And through it all, we are going to rediscover the unstoppable power of the American spirit. Every single day, we will stand up and we will fight, fight, fight for the country our citizens believe in and for the country our people deserve. My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future because the golden age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.